Welcome to Pro Players Forum. I'm Ron Davis, and I'm your host for, I think, an exciting series of programs that we'll be talking with professional athletes and how they handle life and the way they handle it, not only with themselves, but with those who they care about, their spouses, their children, and those around them. Today I have an exceptional group of people with me. I have Mr. Greg Brown, who plays for the Philadelphia Eagles, and his lovely wife, Valerie. How do you handle that violence, taking violence from football to the real world of life? How do you handle that?
Well, I separate. I love football, but when I left the field, I had a different attitude. I had an attitude where I was going to go home to my family. I'm going to relax, unwind, take in a movie or go to dinner with my wife, and just enjoy my kids. You know, that's the way I wind down after that. All of the hitting and all of the excitement on the field.
And so how did she handle that? Were you the same way? Did you rewind with him?
Yes, we just enjoyed going to dinner, having the family, the kids, and just relaxing. I got a bit excited.
But you didn't want to watch football when you were not on the field.
I chose not to. It was my way of relaxing. Once you leave the field, you're already wound up, and it takes you a long time to come down from the excitement from playing and just the adrenaline. So that was my way of winding down. Each generation is different. Like I feel our generation was much harder than this generation here. Because this generation here is actually injury prone. We had less to work with. And we would, like you say, hit twice a day. You had 2 days, you had practice. Your camp was 5 weeks.
That's right.
What, 3 weeks
6.
now? 2 weeks?
Yeah. My camp was 6, actually.
Yeah, we went
yeah,
5. When
6.
I came in, it was 5 weeks in Westchester. And it was brutal. Right. Whereas when I played, the trainer was like, you gotta get back out there, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Your job was on the line. You hurt, you're not hurt.
Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
to keep you. The main job for them was to keep you on the field,
Yeah.
even with the coaches.
Right.
Now,
Would you play with a concussion? I mean, if you were.
it was you got your bell rung.
Yeah, that's right. It was different. That was different. Yeah.
That one. They ask you how many fingers is this. What's my name? You tell them your name, and they're like, okay, go home, take a couple aspirins, don't sleep for 24 hours.
Well, let me ask you, Valerie, what did you think about that when he got his bell rung, or when someone would say? Was that very frightening?
Very frightening, and you just start praying in the moment that he recovers. He's doing okay. You didn't want to hear the announcer speak on how bad that fact that he got his bell rung, or he has to go in. You just have to kind of just wait and see what happens if you're not there at the game. But even if you're there at the game, you kind of just get up and you'll go to the wives lounge and just wait to hear a positive word.